quick run.
Vivian! Tell
Hi.
us everything.
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Right here.
We're not moving. This'll help her get it done by just staring.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
I like how his brain just completely went over the jab at his like overbearingness.
We have a guest.
A guest?
We got all sorts of people just showing up randomly. First mid and
now lid.
and now they were very much not creative with their names. Oh,
For your trouble.
our uncle.
Pleasure. In hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Zoom.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Also, only uncle, but yes, it's.
No.
Well, okay, you know.
It'd be great if it was Kupka. Just on the boat. Hi.
Hands all.
See, this is why we didn't start the scenes. Although that didn't amount to much itself.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace.
Mm-hmm.
How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in
Hey,
the
this
matter,
guy.
I see no reason to refuse them.
I think we've learned his name before, and I'm blanking.
Dion.
Dion, that's
We
right.
must insist on substantial reparations. The twin-side stores are not as bottomless
He
as reported.
doesn't look happy.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Oh, jeez.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with
You
the
think
mighty Titan.
this kid?
Less the wit to win him over.
Oh my god.
The Empire
Such
owes
bullshit.
you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
And also with... Oh.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Wow.
Your
Savage.
Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Wow.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Yes, fetch me my flower.
Yes, I must sniff it.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
There's some animosity there.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprised.
Well, she hates him
Yeah.
because of what he is.
Mm-hmm.
He hates her.
Forgive you.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because she's a usurper.
Yes.
Bring me another flower. He has stolen mine. Hey.
To the astrologer's augur.
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Oh, of course she would spoon feed that.
You disappoint me, Dion.
God, she's terrible. Also, this kid's really creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him.
Did a really good job making a loathsome villain.
They really have, yeah.
What is Uncle Byron doing here?
Meanwhile,
One way to find
our
out.
wacky uncle is here. Except I gotta say, I'm way more interested in that subplot right
Jump.
now with
Jump.
with Dion and everybody.
Jump.
Very interested to see where that goes.
Take the goddamn elevator.
We can't jump, then we'll fall into blighted water, and then we'll die or
I
something.
guess. Or break my legs, but
Probably that too if we don't hit the water. Or maybe if we do, it could, you know.
if I break my legs, I can just slump over my mom's lap. That appears to be a long-term life decision.
Maybe then she'll love me.
Ah, my
Oh,
dear
God.
nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my
Gold
nephew's coffers. will you?
Talents.
2,000?
It must be a lot. I don't know what that is in Gil terms.
It's blowing his mind, though.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
I must do my narration over the overlay.
Yes, we need the map!
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herja, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Slight smile.
Mid's finished outfitting her little work.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to.
Okay.
I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge. You can count on us.
Like, of course they're in charge. They're almost always in charge. I mean, we're in charge, but we're never here.
Yeah. I mean, they're the ones who hold down the fort when we're off going murdering things.
Yeah, we go gallivanting about all the time.
Yes, it's true. We're never not gallivanting.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Nerd.
They're such dorks. I love it. Oh my god. We're
Location.
going south.
We're going somewhere new for the first time in a minute.
It's been a minute.
We've been retreading these steps quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. No green quests, no hunts.
Let's go.
No Jill.
No Jill.
She sleep.
She's in Betty Bye.
Is he fighting with us?
Temporary party member?
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle.
Riddle of the Sands. Oh,
There
he
he
is
is.
down there.
Has a weapon.
Cool.
Has some prowess. And now we've seen Gav with us. You know, nothing else is unreasonable.
Yeah.
Now, what are these chocobo markings? Why do they have... They're going both directions? But just one set? It's fine.
The chocobo was wigging out.
I could bring my own chocobo, but...
Over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I'll see what he does.
Whoa, our sword looks really weird now that it's like out and being used.
What do you think of that, Uncle?
Were you impressed by me? Love me!
I was like,
Were you impressed? He's like, good God.
what happened to you?
The lungs.
All right, let's take a look. So, this place is massive, unsurprisingly.
Uh-huh. It do be a big old desert.
It is somewhat tempting just to go straight there, because we're going to go in one of these directions after that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I would think further south. So, I do like exploring, but most of these chests are not that worth it.
Yeah.
You know, 10 more fangs of Berkelebach that you can use to craft a Circleberk. Well, I'm not saying
Right.
that's bad, but I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta have it.
I gotta do it. Yeah, that's fair.
Every fight now starts with this. How do we feel about that?
I don't know. I'm gonna miss the Phoenix Shift days, but, you know, I'll survive.
We'll still have him. Look. See?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh.
who is alive? Well,
They're being very sneaky. Uncle, what do you got?
oh, blocked.
Oh, he blocked?
Welcome. You got mail. Oh, bloody hide. No, can't break those. Not allowed. You'd think there'd be a chest hiding somewhere in here, you know?
I would think that, yes. Video games have taught me that. Go to remote Saratina, a remote place like that, and there should be loot.
Fuck. I'm gonna look around real
Unless
quick.
this video
Oh.
game is defying the laws of video gaming.
Steel silk.
A steel silk.
I'm very
It is
rewarded.
Made of steel. And it is silk.
Well,
we tried, I guess.
no bird.
We can't have a bird. We're in a town, even though there's nothing here except
Literally.
for dead dogs.
All right, well, I think I'm just going to head forward. I could explore this whole area, but I value our time and the viewers' time.
I do too. And if they're not going to give us a treasure chest like every other video game, I don't.